Okay, here we go. So we're going to make a real simple meal. It's kind of healthy. This pretty much can be done for less than, I'd say $10. That's all I spent on it. I went over to A&N. It's one of my favorite little produce markets. It's in Germantown. It's on Green and God, right above Rittenhouse. I'm sure I got a bag around here, and I'd probably be able to tell you. But let's get to cooking. Okay. So first thing I do is I take some canola oil, or you can use olive oil, and I get like a good bit of it in there. And then you let this get hot. You always want to let it get a little hot. And the first thing I'm going to put in here is some garlic. And some of you might say that's kind of odd how it's cooked, but it's, from what I understand, they call it Godfather style. You might want to ask a couple of my buddies. I'm not too sure about that, but it's growing up Irish, we never really used a lot of garlic. But as a chef, we use tons of it. So I know everybody's grandmother has a little something to go along with that. You get that going. Then I'm going to add some onions. Yep, didn't finish cutting. How about that? So what I want to do is get these square, and as you see, like, they're not all square, and now they're going all over the place. Never. Little teapot going. Okay, so get that going. And the beautiful thing about my stove is it cooks pretty good. So I'm going to turn it down a little bit. This is a real simple meal. Vegetarian, it's kind of healthy. So what I'm doing is making some onions. Saute them a little bit until they're nice and golden. So they fan out a little bit. There you go. And get them going nice. You see the steam starting to come on. They look good. And the next thing I'm going to do is just let that sit. You know, you want to let it start to. I guess the way is you just let it come down a little bit so it starts to get a little translucent, see-through. Let it cook real light. We're not cooking this too much because it's a quick dish. So much to stir fry. That's why I got the big pot. I don't have the stir fry pot no more. I don't know what happened to it. It's around here somewhere, I bet. Get that going right there. Okay. Just want to move it around. What you're looking for is just look a little translucent, the onions. They start to get going. Not too much. Not like most soups or stuff like that, because I want this to be a little bit crispy. And this is like a cheater's paradise kind of meal. You know, something simple. A bunch of guys out there, or somebody want to make some cheap kind of meal for the family. This will be it. Try to eat a little bit better. So right there, you got it going nice. Okay, I got some bok choy. Bok choy is a little crispy. It's a little bit different, in case you never had it. It's sort of a Japanese cabbage, I guess, or Chinese cabbage, one of them cabbages. So I'm not real up on everything where it comes from, especially when I can get it in America. But I just kind of let this get going. Real simple. And what you're doing is you're just wilting the vegetables and letting them go down. Real simple. And I've already made some pasta ahead of time. So, real simple. There you go. It's a beautiful pasta. Whole wheat blend. It's rotini. So, as kids we used to call these screw noodles. So all you're going to do is like let this go down. The easiest way to get it going a little bit faster. Take the lid, cover it up for a second or two. That steam is going to start going, and it's going to start wilting all them vegetables. There you go. And as you can see, look at that steam. Getting nice crisp colors. It's a beautiful thing. Let that go for a second. You know, like you said, this is a really quick video. Okay. So, most of the dishes I'm trying to make are simple, kind of easy to make at home, especially if you're not much of a cook. You know, I want to try to get out of having, I don't know, pizza or Chinese food or whatever's easy just to run and go and get, because that's what I do a lot of. And I'll show you what I mean real soon, because sometimes this is like what I decided that I'm going to start trying to cook a little bit more. So this is pretty much where you're getting it down to. You see that cabbage, it came down a lot and wilted. So I'm sure everybody's a little familiar with one of these guys, huh? You know, you get Chinese food, they throw these in your packet. I always throw them into that drawer. I'm sure everybody got that drawer. You know? What's it got in it? It's got some forks, it got some, probably has some keys that you don't even know about anymore. Okay, where's this from? I think that's my key from 1980. You know what I mean? The kids go in there, they bring out stuff, you're like, where'd you get that at? So we just throw a little bit of that around. Because I want this to have a little bit of sort of a sauce consistency. You know the other one you always get there. It's a little duck sauce. So this will just give the little thickness to it, a little bit of sweetness. I usually make up my own salt and pepper brand. I don't know if you can see that, but I usually just keep some kosher salt with a little black pepper around. So I'll sprinkle some of that in there. And then because I like it a little bit spicy, a little cracked red pepper. And you just get that going. And maybe one more soy sauce because I want to get a little bit more color in there. And if you look in there real good, you can kind of see it's starting to make a nice little sauce in the bottom there. See how you don't want to go down too much. And this is pretty much it. Okay, from here I'm just going to turn it down a little bit. I'm going to add my pasta. And pretty much that's it, it's done. We just want to mix this up a little bit. Pretty simple. Give it a little swish. And you could add some things into it. If you like sriracha or some hot sauces, that would always be good. You know, you can play with it, you can do what you like with it. Makes it pretty simple. So, for me, this is all I'm going to go with right now. Just wanted a little bit of that hot sauce in there. Like I said, now all I'm going to do is take the lid, turn it off. I'm just going to let it sit. That'll steam the pasta up for the next 5 minutes. Bang, you're done. Thanks a lot. Hope you enjoyed it. Give it a try.